odds in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Glad to have you with us from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons. The Badgers will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Air Force's offense will go on the attack first. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press them and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to back it.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Falcons come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to the air on second and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Farrell. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Falcons will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. Snagged in the middle. It's Bray. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
So the Wisconsin Badgers offense will have its first possession of the game. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Cadets here doing their best impressions of a jet engine right on takeoff. Listen to this place. Finds his tight end. At the 40, there he goes. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. A first down for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Moses. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. And the Badgers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. On target over the middle. tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. The Badgers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Touchdown, Wisconsin! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Handoff to the single back. Breaks the tackle. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Back open in the middle. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Quickly out to the tight end. Still running at the 40. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown, Air Force. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Rice took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week. And the end result was a focused group of Owls that fired on all cylinders. One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Moses. Got his man in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Badgers send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Let's see what he can do with it. He's got great speed. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got him downfield. Loose in the middle. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. That can make plays after the catch. Hard to...
Give him 6. Touchdown, Falcons.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Scanning the field, it's Moses. Here's the pressure. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Wow, that quarterback is lucky there. If you're going to take a chance like that on third down in your end of the field, you better be right, because that should have been picked and returned for a touchdown. This offense is lucky now they're getting a chance to punt this ball away.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Sends it back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Brave. And the Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. He's looking downfield to throw. Got a man. It's Brave. Turns it on in midfield. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Air Force.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Moses. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Behind the chains now on second and long. Hand off to Jones. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Pressure coming. There he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at second and a mile. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Hauls it in. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The loudest jet you can think of has nothing on this crowd as they try to help the Falcons on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. A strike downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The Badgers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Moses. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And some room to work. Breaks into the open. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Falcons in a good spot here with second and short. Grab near the marker. It's Farrell. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
He's got an open man. And they make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Touchdown, Falcon! A great catch and run for 6. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover.
He makes the play. It's intercepted. Got room on the return. He's inside the 40. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. Great place to start for this offense. Rushes on him, and he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Man, it's crazy. Every time I watch this guy play, it's as if he's playing in a video game, because that's the kind of numbers he's putting up. Every single week he's doing this. It's ridiculous. He is rewriting the record.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Finds the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Badgers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hand off to Jones. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Moses. He's got the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that.
Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Badgers line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Hands it off. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Bray. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Bray. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Falcons.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Moses. Bringing the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Explosive plays are great, but you got to finish the deal. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He'll keep it himself. Smashes ahead. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right. And maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to hit. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to. But at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way. But the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Grab near the marker. It's Lawson. Across the 35. Out of bounds at the 36. And a really good pickup as they're starting to move. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Farrell. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Caught close to the marker. It's Lawson. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Quickly complete. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Looking to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Got a man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Caught over the middle. It's great. Touchdown, Air Force! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as...
Oh, he's got some space. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. The Badgers just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Running the red zone, it's Jones.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Moses. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Badgers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
And the Falcons line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it. On downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Quick release by the QB. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. And off to Jones.
The coaching staff defensively, they harp on this unit to be more physical, to fly to the football and gang tackle. You're seeing all of that in this game. That's why they're one of the best run defenses in the nation.
To the air, it's Moses. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. Right down the boulevard. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Direct snap. It's Briggs. Using the quick game. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not
turning it on. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here comes the heat. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Falcons! And the beatdown has ensued. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Looking for a man. It's Moses. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
You know, this tight end's a weapon in the passing game. He runs good routes, normally has good hands, but didn't have them there.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll need to curl this one in. They got it. It's blocked. Defense has it.
Yeah, that pretty much sums up the day, man. You've been getting beat all over the place. You're trying to make the score a little bit closer, maybe fight back in, maybe get competitive. Even your field goal unit isn't performing well. It's just not your day, dog.
On the direct snap, it's Bray. It's on target and complete. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great.
There he goes. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They'll try the left side. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. To throw, it's Moses. Throws to the wideout. It's complete.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. And the Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Out of the gun to give to the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Plucks it out of the air. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. The Badgers will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Bray. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. 3rd and short. They've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Grabbed over the middle. It's Farrell. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Bray. Under fire. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on 1st down and couldn't pull it off. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Hit as he throws. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. Well, guys, Air Force has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. 4th down is coming. Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, going to the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The lone back's got it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense...
Deep shot for the end zone. And it's intercepted in the end zone. No, he's out of bounds. Oh, so close to stopping the drive with a turnover in the end zone. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on 1st down, but the defense was ready.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example thereof.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They go to the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They have given it up on all 3 of their previous 4th down tries. Can they keep the drive alive here? Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Badgers look to do some damage in the red zone. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. A designed run for the quarterback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized.
Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Briggs.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Wisconsin. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Georgia looked less like a pack of dogs and more like a group of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough between the hedges, and today they found a way outside of Sanford Stadium. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Here we go.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Not much room there. They'll give him 1 to the 9. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Catch in the middle, it's Briggs. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. The pull and throw off the RPO. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Brigg. On target. Kangaroos his way. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. If there's time on the clock, keep trying to score.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Hand off from the shotgun. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? And the Falcons will call on their punt team. Catches it at the 15. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try the run. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Brigg. Got his man. There he goes to the right. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's taking a deep shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Badgers will send out the punt unit. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Under fire. The Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna sling it on second down. That's reeled in. It's Bray. Open field on the right. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Direct snap. It's Bray. Makes the grab. Turns it on down the left side. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game. Doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the